morning
Awesome.
and happy Friday, I think. It's Friday, right?
Happy Friday. I think we're the third or something. Friday the third, Friday the fourth.
Friday
What day is it?
the third, all day long.
All day long. Oh, look, there's a kitty cat over my shoulder
Cats are cool.
and a dog that wants to come say hi. So happy morning, Dee. Happy
Happy
Friday.
morning. Happy Friday.
How has the week treated you?
The week's been good. I've done a ton of window cleaning estimates, two window cleaning jobs, a couple gutters, driveway, house wash, and today I'm going to Trader Joe's. So Kylie and I are gonna we're gonna head off to Trader Joe's and buy some fancy cheeses and some pumpkin spice something.
So what's your favorite aisle in Trader Joe's?
To be funny, I've only been there maybe twice, a couple of years ago. I just know that it's organic, expensive stuff everywhere. I really like Whole Foods. I like the Whole Foods breakfast buffet. You walk up, you fill up your
Yeah.
cart, and then you weigh it. That stuff, they have the best migas, eggs migas, and like bacon and stuff. Great to go deal. Spend $8, you get a nice whatever. But Trader Joe's, she bought something last week that she wasn't in love with. It was called Giant iced chai hard tea, and it was like a chai tea with a splash of goat milk, and then it was like a 7%. I don't know, it was good, different. So I'm going to look for that, scope it out for a pumpkin spice chai tea. You know, it's refreshing after a long day. But yeah, Trader Joe's. Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have
Yeah.
thunk it?
Good morning,
So
everybody. We got everybody checking in. We got Chuck, Chris, Damien, Groovy, Bubbles, Tom. Good morning. Squeegee
damn,
Tom.
the house is full. Happy Friday. Everybody's ready to party and ready to get their day started, right? All
Get it
right.
started.
Apparently, I need to go get this dog another thing because
Get him a
I'm not going to
bone.
be able to talk. Yeah, give me one
And
sec. I
Damien, tell
apologize.
me about the soap. Is it like is it pump soap? Is it their Trader Joe's Crazy Joe's soap? Let's talk about it. Smell nice? Is it organic? Aisle six? Who knows? But yeah, Trader Joe's gonna be a lot of pumpkin stuff going on, a lot of pumpkin spice. I'm actually kind of already pumpkined out, so I'm not going for any of the pumpkin cheesecake bites or the spice rolls or anything like that. We're gonna roll it right into something spooky and
Dog, dude.
yeah, something good.
I apologize about that, brother.
Hmm.
Uh,
Got to give a dog a bone. I'm just waiting on the
I
soap
guess,
selection.
right, dude?
Yeah,
Freaking
Jig.
Fred. He always, whenever he hears you and I get on the phone or anybody, typically it means time to go outside. When
Yeah.
we do our video call. I've already given him one of those damn treats, but now he's going nuts. But
Dubois. Got that for Craig. But yeah,
so,
Damien says patchouli soap. It smells nice.
uh, has the week treated you well though?
Yes, week has been fine. Week has been good. We're coasting ourselves into Halloween time. So I'm leaving the week before Halloween to go to New York, spend time with the family, trick or treat, up where it's cool and neat. And yeah, so locking down the jobs, trying to get all that stacked up before I leave. That way I don't have a mess to deal with when I get back, because then we're starting Christmas lights and stuff.
Christmas, yeah.
Yep.
Well, good for you,
So
dude. We had a pretty solid week here too, work wise. I got back in town on Monday. We had a tiny little, only one gig on Monday. Got a
mm,
couple things done on Tuesday. Wednesday was good, and so was Thursday. So it was a good way to get back into the swing of things.
yes.
WCR, good morning, guys. Thanks for all your
Morning.
support. Um, but work was good. Personally, this week was a little trying though. You know, when we were at the huge, my mother-in-law had to go to the hospital, and then she's been in and out of the hospital for like the um last, yeah, 6 weeks or so.
Sure.
And anyways, she went in on Monday. We got home on Monday, and as soon as we got home, we got a call that she was there. So Marisa has been back and forth from the hospital. She had a surgery on um Tuesday. And then yesterday she got the result, or no, yesterday we got results that she does have colon cancer. So it's been a trying week. And
Yeah. Sorry.
I shared, that's all right, because I'm bringing this up because um I've had places to talk about it. I appreciate you and Tom, and some other, some other friends that I've talked to about it, and yeah, it's nice to have a place to and some friends to talk to about these kinds of things. It's crazy. I was actually in a therapy session yesterday, um, and Marisa calls and she knows I'm in that session, so I'm like, what? Why is she calling me?
Hmm.
And my phone starts texting, and I look at it and I'm like, okay. So then I call her and then she tells me, but it's like it's funny because the therapist was asking, do you do you ever worry about things in your life like things happening bad? And I'm like, do you see my
Yeah.
life?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh so
What are you writing down? Yeah, just kidding.
yeah. So there's that. And then yesterday, as Maurice calling me to tell me that she's on her way home last night, she says, my brother called and my mom is on her way to the hospital. And my mom lives in Denver. So I'm a little helpless at that point.
Sure,
So to say yesterday was a weird day would be an understatement.
sure.
Um, but yeah,
Well,
um,
prayers
I'm
for
really I'm really
both of
glad that
them.
I don't have work today though.
Yeah, you can just sit around and worry and stress about that, you know. Well,
Uh,
hopefully your mother everything pulls up with that and that goes well.
she's she's already back at home. Yeah, it's just when it rains, it pours.
Yeah,
But another reason I'm saying this too is because I'm going to ask our friends who are in the rooms with us today and everybody, give a shout out, some prayers. It's something that we've talked about in the past. Some of our friends have had some issues, and some of our other friends will also, hey, I'll give a prayer. So if you're down for that, send a prayer for my mother-in-law,
yep.
send a prayer for my mother. While we're at it too, I want to give a prayer request for my homie Corey K. Corey Climus, he's been dealing with something too. So if you all
Prayers for
are
Court.
so inclined, yeah, if you are also inclined, shout out to all those guys.
Yes,
Man. So, but I'm really looking forward to you know, just kind of taking my mind away for the weekend. We had some construction going on in the back of my house that's supposed to finally wrap up, and
sure.
that's exciting. That's exciting.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a happy exterior again.
Yeah. Yes, it's so 2 years ago we got burned on a construction and we're still like sitting in the nonsense. But it's finally
Coming
almost
together.
done.
Huh?
It's
Nice.
finally almost done.
Very nice. My
Yeah,
wife,
man.
Kylie, just she's gonna be getting an artist now. She's gonna get into broken glass artistry and shit. So I'm like, oh good, what do we buy now? So she's getting like pottery clay and shapes, and I'm like, all right, what are we going to Goodwill to buy and shatter, china or whatever this kind of plates you need for this endeavor. So I'll be showing off some funny Christmas trees, some interesting artifact goods because she's an artist now. Uh, so that's an update on my wife and her stuff.
I'm my
But uh,
wife.
but hopefully we'll want to say a prayer for your wife too. 'Cause your wife needs a prayer for
Yeah,
what she's
it's
going
not
through and her
me.
mom and stuff.
Don't pray for me.
Well,
The wife, yes.
yes.
You can pray
Also
for
say
me
a prayer for
too.
her
But
and pray for kids.
I want to thank everybody who already said something in the thing too. Craig, I appreciate you. I will take all the energy you've got, Sean. You are the best too. I appreciate all you guys. And what's funny is too, I was in that therapy session and the lady was asking me, she's like, well, then this is an initial appointment. I don't know
Oh,
this
okay.
one. Yeah. So I've
Nice to
never,
meet you.
yeah.
Gotcha. Set the stage.
So, yeah. So then she's like, she's feeling me out, of course. And
Yep.
I'm doing the same. And she says to me, um, do you talk to anybody other than, outside of your family? Or do you consider yourself a social person? Or like, she's asking all these questions to try to find out how, where you're
What makes you
at.
tick? Yeah. What's
Yeah.
going on up there?
And so I give her the rundown of what kind of business I'm in, and then we do these shows, and she's staring at me like I'm crazy. And then she's like, that's really unique and really fun. What are you guys doing? And I told her what we're doing. It started as two guys having coffee or whatever and just going through. Corey, you the band, dude. I love you too, brother. Look forward to seeing you next week, pal. Um,
Yes.
but I tell her about the show and like how, it's kind of like we're leaning on one another. And she's like, that is so cool. And then the therapist tells me that her cousin or her brother-in-law or somebody cleans windows and this and that. And I was like,
Neat.
okay. Well, she's like, I'll have to see where he's at and what he does. Like he's here in town. Um, but I'll have to
Cool.
see if he knows you. And I was like, well, if he buys products online from a reputable company, we've probably crossed paths. I mean, um,
Get in the
but
group.
yeah. So
Small world.
I was trying to convert some people to into Goo and Deeds listeners.
Yeah. You wonder if your therapist is going to sit and watch 70 or 85
Well,
back to
I
back
told her, I
episodes.
was like, just go check it out. I said, if you want to see what I'm about too, go look. So she was referred to me back in 2023 by my doctor, whom I really adore. She's probably one of the only people in my life that I've ever been fully on, or pardon me, that I, yeah, that I was fully honest with, right? When I was in my active alcoholism, I would lie like constantly, like you know what I mean? Like that's you don't even know
Yeah. Well, yeah,
sometimes.
alcoholism. It's a bitch.
Yeah, you don't even know you're doing it. You're manipulative.
Sure.
If you're an active addict or active alcoholic, a lot of times you'll just do whatever um to just
Get it.
appease.
Sure.
But when I met my doctor originally, I for some reason I just told her everything. And I was like 100% honest with her. Um, and I've had her as my doctor now for like 8 years, something like that.
Cool.
And she's the one who helped me get into different facilities and what have you. Um, but she tried to get me to get a hold of this lady before, and the therapist was like, "Yeah, Sarah tried to tell me, Sarah tried to get us to link up in 2023. I have notes here. I remember calling and leaving you messages." And I was like, "Damn."
Mm.
I said, "Better late than never."
Here I am. Let's do it. That's cool.
Yeah. So
I
that'll
was
be
thinking of
interesting.
I was thinking of Jane Lynch and Grown Ups when that
Oh
funny
yeah, yeah,
scene she
yeah.
was talking. That's why I was kind of smirking earlier because I was thinking of her talking about I was addicted to coke, whatever. So I was giggling, but yeah, addiction's not funny unless it's a movie. Then that shit
She
is kind of
plays,
funny
is that
sometimes.
role models or grown? Oh,
Yeah, role models. I'm thinking wrong name. Yeah,
yeah, no. So, and then she's Charlie Sheen's therapist and a bunch of Two and a Half Men too.
no
And
shit. Full
she's
circle.
just, yeah,
Have you seen
she's.
the Charlie Sheen documentary yet?
I haven't, I
It's a
haven't.
thing. I haven't seen it yet either, but I've seen clips and it
I
makes sense.
I almost bought the book,
Oh shit.
and I don't really do much reading. But when I was I knew I was going to be going to Utah. I almost bought it last Friday or last Thursday before we went.
Huh.
We
When was the
went
last
to.
time somebody bought a book? I mean,
I
I
don't know.
buy books. You probably do, but like audiobooks are another thing too. That's something to
I
get
don't
on
really
audio though.
listen to audiobooks. It's
Yeah.
weird. When I first started dating Marisa, this is, 20 years ago,
Hmm.
we read books all the time and we were voracious readers until I don't know, until we had kids probably. And
Yeah.
then
Then
it's just, yeah,
you
fuck
can't
that.
put it in your face. You got kids all the time. Kids there watching, hungry, waiting. Change me. Need a burp.
Yeah.
But yes. Yeah, read books, guys. Books are good. Audiobooks are good. The book Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, I started rereading or listening to on Audible. And it's a good book because A, it's narrated by Matthew McConaughey. And all right, all right. So that's easy on the ears. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cool
Yeah,
book because he tells his
he's
life story and stuff. Yeah. He's a smooth
he's
pimp,
a
that Matthew
smooth
McConaughey.
talker.
Yeah. Yeah. Put it on speed 1.2, speed it up a little bit. That way you don't got the southern drawl so much. It's kind of this quick drawl.
You
So
said
yeah.
speed 1.2.
Yeah.
Oh,
1.2, 1.3. Get it up there. Finish the book faster, guys. You can get to the next one. But I've got a lot of unused credits, so I've got to buy a bunch of books. So maybe I'll look into the Winning or whatever the Tiger Blood Charlie Sheen book is. I'm sure it's on Audible. You know.
so I've told you before, I I draw some inspiration from a lot of talk shows and sports talk shows in
Yes.
particular, sports talk radio. Dan Patrick had Charlie Sheen on.
WNBC.
And yeah, so Charlie Sheen was on Dan Patrick, and that's kind of like he interviewed him, and that's where started his spiral out. And I
Oh, cool.
remember being in the car listening to the interview live, and
Hmm.
I'm like, what in the world is he saying? Dude? Like,
Hmm.
and then it was like, oh, it was all downhill from there for good old Charlie.
Yeah.
But
The
I
radios
don't
for
know.
good days. Remember the radio kids? I listened to, I think, the last episode of Opie and Anthony, where they were having people do it in like a church, live, on the phone. It was just, yeah, last episode's good time. Remember the 80s
Yes.
or not? But
Yeah.
yeah,
We were talking about that a little bit earlier too, like things that made you afraid when you were a kid too. Like I sent a video to you and Tom of a scorpion in the house. Got a scorpion in the house in October. Scorpions are the creepiest freaking things, bro. Oh my God.
yeah. That was a good band from the 80s, though. Scorpions.
Scorpion.
Yes.
Deeds.
Squeegee
You're on
Tom knows the
fire.
Scorpions. Yep. I was on fire once, like Richard Pryor. Ran down the street, burned all my meat. Anyway,
What do you got cooking this weekend?
Trader Joe's.
Other than
Oh,
Trader Joe's, that's it.
interior, exterior window cleaning. They approved that. To prove the estimate, I had to go out. I like to do the walkarounds for inside outsides because you kind of got to get a feel. This is the place with all the tchotchkes, the glass everywhere. So I told them in polite paragraph terms that they've got to move everything before I can, window shutters have to be wide open. Access to the windows have to be granted. I'm not moving any Tiffany lamps, tchotchkes, glassware, Persian rugs, like nothing, French armoires. I'm not moving anything from the glass. We're not going to play Let's Move the Credenza now that he's here. But can you wait a minute while we move this credenza? No, have everything accessible. So I think they're going to take care of that. So when they take care of that, I think Saturday or Sunday I might pencil it in, or Monday or Tuesday. But they're going to let me know as soon as they get it all ready and accessible because Homebay don't play that because they have every window has shutters. They also have tint on 8 of their windows, and it's starting to bubble at the bottom. And they asked me how much it would take to remove it. So I told them at least like $50 a window pane. And even then, it would be hourly because the bottom might crack off and be fun to deal with, but the top 3 feet might be a razor blade disaster. So I'm not going to touch that. So I'm doing Mr. Friendly straight pulls on the inside of these tints. Done. That way I don't got to mess around with none of this over the bubbles. We're going to let it dry and
I
buff it
hate
out.
I hate tinted interiors. There is one company out here in Arizona that I know of that I've been to. Like tinted homes is usually either outdated or poorly done. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, yep.
And there's only like I said, one company out here that I've come across that is pretty solid. Yeah.
Sauron's window cleaning. Like one company to peel your tint.
My guy's Gary Henderson.
Scary.
I hate tint on the interior, man. It's just
You gotta be so careful. You don't want to scratch
yeah,
it. You gotta watch out. But it's there.
interior. What's
Oh,
that?
Damien. Oh, I said, but it's there. You got to work with it. You can either
Yeah,
spray
it's
away
the
the whole
worst.
thing
I just
carefully
wish
or
people wouldn't do
straight
it.
pull. Straight pull. Careful. No lines.
We don't have too much of it on the commercial accounts we have. So I'm happy about that too.
Nice.
Oh Lord. That's what I was
Yep.
trying to see what everybody else has got cooking this weekend. So I've got some soccer on Saturday. I got soccer on Sunday. That's basically part of the course this time of year.
Soccer,
Uh,
soccer, soccer.
yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Um, and then that slows down though. Right around Halloween, Julian's league season comes to a halt. High school starts, but then high school is
Uh,
Monday through Friday, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then games aren't on the weekends, so it's lovely. His practices aren't all crazy late at night, which is lovely. I have my days back. It's a good one.
It's lovely.
Morning, Ryan. Good to see you, brother.
Thomas is going to be climbing Mount Washington tomorrow and then maybe Kearsarge on Sunday. Very nice. We'll see
Damn, he's
if he has
gonna
enough
get
time.
some fresh air up in them lungs.
Yep. Mountains. Go to your happy place. Go to your
I'm
cave.
in my happy place. When I'm at home, it's usually I'm good.
Very
And
good.
again, I will say I want to it's really cool seeing everybody pop in there, what they got going on too. Damien, I'm looking forward to seeing your new ink. Chris too.
Yep.
Um uh
Wow. Nice.
literally this is a happy place for me. You know, sometimes in the mornings getting up is tough and yeah, and sometimes like this morning 4:45 for me, I'm like fucking A, it's early. But then when you and
Yep.
I start chatting, dude, and the homies start chiming in and lifting each other up, you know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
this is my happy place. So thank you, Deeds. I appreciate you.
Well, I'm glad you're
Cheers to
here.
you. Cheers to you, buddy.
Cool. Thank you. But the
Mm.
yeah, everything's good. Looks like Craig Hensel's having an awesome weekend. He's gonna chill. He's gonna barbecue. He's gonna throw a dart. It might be his birthday soon. It happens when it gets cold. Very nice. Enjoy that weekend, Craig. Chuck
Oh
D's
yeah.
just chilling. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Chuck
nice
D just
weekend.
yeah, Chuck D just celebrated an anniversary too. Congratulations. Charlie Sheen documentary is wild. Um, so he never, what
Well,
up, Magdos?
he probably had access to like anti-narcotics to like bring him back. Like downward
Yeah.
stabbing motion. He had
Dude,
paramedics and stuff on the phone. I'm sure.
I'll tell you, I am a little hesitant in watching the documentary because of some of the stories that are going to be told.
Winning. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like it makes me like anxious just thinking about it. Like
Hmm.
sometimes, like I don't know, man.
Well, I knew a guy.
I never had the money or the coin or the access or the lifestyle of Charlie Sheen, but I could imagine what I would have been like too. Like it just makes me
Sure.
like almost like ill on the inside. God
It's a hell of a
damn.
drug. Yeah. I used to
Yeah.
I used to have a friend I worked with as a ski instructor, and he was in my head, he was like the inspiration for Breaking Bad. He's got a really cool story about meth and the DEA in Atlanta, Georgia, and it involves the animators of some Cartoon Network shows, but it mirrors Breaking Bad. And he was telling me the stories like years before Breaking Bad came out, but Breaking Bad was in New Mexico with a different circumstance. But it's just funny how life turns out. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. My mama said, which reminds
Don't do
me, don't
drugs,
smoke crack.
kids.
Yes, always fun. But yeah, it's a good Friday for everybody. Hopefully, everyone takes it easy. If you've got some jobs, knock them out before the weekend. We got some nice footy football this weekend. The
Yes. There are some good games too. So I don't I don't gamble,
uh
but I typically know the spreads and and I like to know what's going on, you know what I mean? And
yes.
I love the football weekends are just great.
Mhm.
So originally I'm gonna take you from
Go for it.
football to something else, but
Take me to the weekend.
yeah, so the IWCA is coming up and my family was going to go to Orlando. They wanted to go to um all of Orlando and Disney and Universal and whatnot. Uh 2 days ago it was announced that ASU Sun Devil football, whom we are season ticket holders to, is going to play in London in September.
What?
Uh
What? What? What?
yeah, what? So
Yeah.
Marisa says, "Hey, we're nixing Orlando. It's going to be just Jason going to the
Do do
IWC.
do 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 do. Yeah.
She wants to go to London for to
Cheerio.
yep.
That's
So that's how dope my wife is. My
my
wife.
wife goes to
Yeah.
London. Yeah.
She's like
If he's gonna be a football
Disney can
hooligan, I
wait.
understand.
She's like
Yeah.
Disney can wait, Orlando can wait. Let's go to London. And I'm like, all right. Like I don't go to the ASU games here,
Hmm.
but I'll fly a couple thousand miles or however far it is to
Yeah.
go watch the Sun Devils play there. That'll be
That's
dope.
awesome. That is cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You got your passport and
So
everything lined up?
oh yeah, we've got
Cool.
all of us have our passports, so we're good to go.
Very cool. They're
Yep.
starting digital IDs there, so prepare to be finger scanned and all that fun shit.
Dude,
Woo!
so when I went to Spain, um, I I traveled with a little tree with me, and then I had it lined up to where you can go to like a dispensary, but it's not. It's like a store, but you have to have an
Hello, how
invite.
you doing? Yeah,
Yeah, you have to have a special invite and an email and all this other stuff.
cool.
Um, but I was like digitally like I know they're like you're talking about digital ID and all that stuff.
Sure.
Their like facial rec technology is insane. Um,
That was last year, the years ago.
Dude, the lady at the store after I purchased, she was trying to tell me to I was like totally set up. It was bullshit. Yeah,
Uh,
the lady was like, "You need to put that in your underwear after you leave." And I was like, "I'm not putting
interesting.
my I'm not putting my shit in my underwear. Why would I do that?" Um, and then I got like around the block and yeah, I got shook down by the Spanish police, dude. It was bullshit.
No se puede. No.
Yeah, it was and they took my tree. They didn't find my hash, but they took my tree.
Cool. Hash was in my ass where it belongs
It
until
was
we
in the
get
fifth
home.
pocket in my Levi 501.
And the fronty fronts. Yep. Very cool. Very safe, secure. Well, be careful this
Fuck
time
you.
because they don't mess around unless you
Yeah,
claim asylum.
that was a lesson learned.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you're
yeah.
an American. You have no rights over there.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
Yeah, gotta be careful. But hey, let's go
Well, they
Arizona.
told me so I said, look, man, I followed the rules and regulations. You just can't be out in public smoking it. And I was like, you shook me down for no fucking reason. Why are you shaking me down?
Because
And
I got a girlfriend. Yeah.
there was five of them. And I was like,
Well,
what is your problem? And then he says, I said, are you gonna give it back to me? He goes, are you gonna pay the fine? I said, how much is the fine? He goes, 500 euro. And I was all, fuck you.
yep.
Yeah.
See ya. Damn.
Asshole.
Jesus. Not cool. Not cool,
And then I said, I
Spaniards.
followed all the rules. And he says, it's not for tourists. And I said, fuck you, bro. That was
Yep.
bullshit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that to a Spanish police officer, but hey, good luck. Some guys are can be real jerks, especially
You know,
España policia.
I had my metas on
Okay.
and I went to record, but I had just ran out of juice.
Juice
And
is loose in
yeah,
Spain.
so and I was just like, nobody's ever gonna believe this shit. My wife was Marisa was so
My
freaked
wife.
out. I was like 25 minutes late coming back. It was
Mhm.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I got a
wild.
cool cop story. I don't think I've told you before, but we'll save that for another day. It's really
And
funny.
Chuck D says you're gonna end up like Brittany Griner.
Yeah, definitely. Watch out. The
Watch
Russian
out.
authorities are no joke. Claws. Hey, at least you
Yeah,
get like taller and you'd be great at free throws sometimes. 40% of the time.
hey,
Yeah.
thanks, Mark. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Should have put it. I know I should have put it in the underwear because that's exactly what they told me
She
on the
told you
online
what to
too.
do.
She
Yeah.
did tell me what to do, and those were the rules were very explicit too on the online thing. And I was like,
Hmm.
why would I just spent like,
Just like an American man, it's not going to read the instructions.
yeah, I should have
Dang it.
followed the instructions.
Hey, we live, we learn. It was close. Very close.
Yeah. The hash was great.
Uh-huh. Well, you could have gone back too. Just avoided
Oh,
the
I was
police.
so stressed and we were
Going a
getting
dead
ready to
sprint.
leave. Yeah. I was like, nope, nope, nope.
Were they motorcycle like scooters? Did they just pull up and
No, they
like jump
rolled
out
up on
boys?
me. I bent down to a cab to go scan a QR code, and
Uh-huh.
five people came behind me and pushed me up against like they surrounded me like to where I couldn't move the cab, and then they started like patting me down, and they were checking my. I had a battery charger connected,
Oh, okay.
or not a battery, portable phone charger connected in my phone, and they're like, "What's in your hand? What's in your hand? What's in your hand?" I said, "Motherfucker,
Ah,
it's a phone charger. Give me a
scary.
break."
Alert, alert. In Spanish.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
dude, I feel like I was completely set up. Like,
Well, yeah. They watch it. They jump out. They take it. It's policia.
you know, that was the most bizarre. I never been around that. That made me extremely anxious. I'd never seen
Yeah.
that many. I don't know if you traveled abroad. Not just that, but
Abroad.
the amount of police presence. I'm like, how can a community afford to pay this many police officers? Like um when we were in Madrid. and in Barcelona. It was cops on every effing corner, like everywhere,
Safety.
everywhere,
They pay for
everywhere.
security. Citizens don't have access to arms, or I'm sorry, they don't have arms for the most part, and they have a lot of confidence in the police state. And hey, I guess it works. They've got a lot of guys who can jump out and shake you down. Safe. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it just made me super anxious. I've had run-ins with police. Oh shit. I've had run-ins with police in Phoenix, and they've never gone well. But
Sure.
those days are way behind me.
Way
I
gone.
didn't expect to see, um, I didn't expect to see that many police officers. Also, if you require that many police officers, why do you require that many police officers? So
Don't resist.
is it
People
not safe? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just because there's
are
lots, I don't know.
sometimes, they expect a lot. They could have had a lot of
Yeah.
different stuff on you, arms, whatever. 7 gram rocks. I'm banging them out at a time. Yeah,
Oh my
Charlie Sheen was
Lord.
the man at that time when he started losing his shit back in 2013 or 15. His memes, his sound bites, his tiger blood, all that was hot for like that whole year and a half, except for the AIDS part. That sucks. Uh, but he was really funny. He's a great actor. I mean, we remember him from Hot Shots Part Two, uh, and beyond, like Major League Two. Good stuff. Good times. He'll always be right here.
Yeah, he's
Charlie Sheen.
he's pretty solid. He's pretty
Yeah,
solid.
he's a great
His
dude.
story is going to be crazy, and I will eventually watch it. But
Yeah, I'll
I'm
watch it.
just, I'm saying I had reservations because I
Sure.
know how it will make me feel.
Well, then maybe, yeah, maybe some points fast forward, don't watch, etc.
uh,
Maybe not. I'm actually right now. I'm in Halloween mode. So as of like September 25th, I'm in Halloween mode. So I'm gonna watch all the horror movies. I might jump into like the Puppet Master 1 through 5. I might do like the Prophecy. Like do ones I haven't seen that I don't remember watching, like all the
yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street and all the Jason movies. I'm gonna go deep, way deep, Wishmaster deep. Strange.
So
Pumpkinhead,
deep, so
stuff that I
deep,
used
it
to,
put her ass to sleep.
yeah, put your ass, stuff that I picked up at Blockbuster or the library as a kid and put it back. I was like, that's too weird for me. I might do it. Like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, I might revisit that. I don't know. Are they on skateboards sliding down a hill in a big pumpkin or a tomato outfit? Maybe, but it was good at effects, good stuff. We
I
uh
that
we just
that's
watched
not
the
really my genre.
28 days, 28 weeks, and 28 years. No,
Nah, not so much. It gets like I don't know. Uh Scary movies, man, not my thing. I think I saw
no.
one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets when I was a kid and it freaked me out. So I was like, yeah, nope.
Yeah. My brother, I was at a babysitter and he was watching Child's Play, with the doll Chucky, and
Yeah.
this chick had porcelain dolls like lined up on every square inch of her. Like she had a shelf going around her room with just dolls everywhere. And I walked in at the wrong moment. Like, what are you watching? It was freaky, but that's kind of stuff I watched as a kid. It explains a lot.
I remember seeing Chucky. My mom, it was either Chucky 1 or 2. I was in seventh grade, and the there's a girl that I was gonna take on a date, and that's what she wanted to see. And my mom was like, "You can't go see that." Da, 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 da. And of course, I went to go see it.
Sure, good stuff. We're
Yeah.
we're here to see Baby's Day Out, please. No, you're gonna go see Child's Play too.
No,
Damn.
we weren't watching the movie anyways, bro. We were trying to,
Monk.
you know what little horny
Eat
kids
popcorn and
do.
drink. Yeah. Mhm.
You know what
But
horny
yeah,
little kids do.
no, not I, said the goat. Never ever. No, the drive-ins is where it's at, but you got to be 16 and a driver's license to
I
watch
was in
those
seventh
movies.
grade and I think 12 years old or 13 years old. I was
Cool.
always
Were you able to grow a mustache in high school?
absolutely not. That didn't come till like late 30s.
Right. Same
Um,
here.
I was baby face. People still think I'm in my early 30s. But when I was 12, man, for some reason, the girls loved me, dude. I don't know what happened.
Long hair in the wind.
Uh, Dude, childhood was great, man. You know, you joke about the 80s and 90s, but it sure was a bitchin' time. Sure was a bitchin'
Hmm.
time.
Good time to be alive and a child. All you needed is a bike and a dream. couple dollars, some imagination, pocket knife, maybe a lighter, amount of cigarettes, that kind of stuff. But yeah, good stuff. I hope everybody has a good day today and they're enjoying
Yeah,
it
man,
this
it's
morning
gonna
while they're
kick some
hanging
ass.
out.
It's really cool that we had a majority of the people hang out for the almost the entire episode. We had like 10 to 13 people hanging out. It's really fun when you guys pop in and Pet Cemetery, pop in and contribute to
Yeah,
the, yeah, screw all that. See, I'm not down with getting scared. I'm not down with it.
good
Um,
stuff. Stephen King, genius.
Back to football real quick.
Football.
You're in the lead in squeegee life.
Yes,
Okay, that's pretty dope.
undefeated. Yeah, 4-0.
Any big games you want to watch this weekend?
Oh, I'm just a Bills fan. I'm a huge Bills fan. So I'm gonna watch the Bills play against New England Patriots this weekend, 7:20 kickoff ish, and that's it. I've got Josh Allen and Mr. Cook running back as my running back deal. So I've got some Bills
You
on
have
my
them
fantasy
handcuffed?
team. Yeah, well, I've got him somewhat. I got Shakir even there too, so it depends if he throws the ball. So yeah, I just love the Bills. It's fun to watch. So I joined the league, and I'm getting lucky. So we'll see how this week goes.
So I got the Cards and Titans. What a stink fest, but hopefully the Cardinals can get back on track. But like I was telling you earlier, I really just really enjoy watching college football at home.
They got
And
more to prove. Yeah,
I love watching, I really like to see how close I am to the spreads. I don't gamble, but I gamble in my head. You
sure.
know what I mean? So I like always try to see how close my picks are. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna write this shit down and see how many, because I've been pretty well in my head so far this year. I really screwed the pooch in week two on I think Oregon played somebody and they played Oklahoma State. Now the spread was like 26 and a half. And I was like, there's no way that this team can be that bad to lose by 26 and a half points. And they lost by like fucking 63, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Woohoo! A lot of winners on that one.
I took a shit on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta be watchful. I lose my ass a lot on uh, Korean badminton.
Bro, okay, so
Footsie woo and footsie two always
hold
mess
on.
me
So
up.
for anybody who's listening and watching, you might think Mark is joking at this point. I will tell you, Mark has sent me some screenshots of some of the funniest shit that he will wager on. Um, so I think it is outstanding. I don't know if
Yeah,
it is really Korean badminton, but Deeds
yeah.
does
That's what they do it.
he does find some odd shit to pick winners on.
Yeah.
Have you done some darts in the past?
Yes. Yeah. The guys who throw the 380, 360s. I lose my ass on them too. Can't trust a dart
Uh,
thrower. They're always, they're always wide left, just like the Bills. The
mm,
laces were in. They were in.
for sure.
Yeah. But
All
yeah.
right, brother. Well, let's go ahead and start wrapping it up. I mean, we're a little early this morning, but I feel like we covered about 58 bases. I don't know if that's
Got all
all the
that stuff.
bases, but we did cover quite a bit. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to Jason and your family. I hope
Thank you.
everybody can get some healing, get some positive energy going your guys' way so you can recharge and have a great weekend. Uh, Pray that full recovery, everything can go well for your mother-in-law, and that your mom is also healthy and hanging this weekend. Uh, Thanks to Kylie, she's going to be my Trader Joe's partner this morning, so we're going to go look at pumpkin stuff. It'll be exciting,
That is the
guys.
best.
Make it a great day, make it a great weekend. Change your rubbers and reply to your emails and answer your phone.
Yeah, delete some of those emails too while you're at it.
Yes.
Um, I want to give a shout out to all of our friends that have been, here to, not only today, but throughout this journey with us so far. I think we're like 85 episodes in or 86 episodes in or something like that.
Mhm.
Thanks, Damien. I hope you have a great day.
Thanks, Damon.
But all you guys, like seriously, it is a really cool community that we're involved in. And to know that we can reach out and talk to someone, that even if it's communicating via text or even if it's, you know what I mean, through Facebook Messenger or whatever, however it is that we're communicating with one another, it's important. So yeah, like all of our friends that we continue to communicate with and that we see pop in on the mornings, that join us, that hang out with us, that visit, that inspire us. Because a lot of you guys, you may think, oh, we're the hosts, but to be honest, it's you guys that are really what make it special. Because you guys are awesome, and
Yep.
it's really great to have a bunch of friends like you guys that support us and that are also there for us when we're dealing with some personal shit. So keep everything up. I hope everybody is having a great day. If someone else inspires you, give them a thumbs up or give them a what up. Hey Gary, it's good that you popped in. Yeah, if someone's inspiring you, or if someone needs a little pick me up, give them a shout. Squeegee Tom, I'm shouting out to you.
Get
Thank
well.
you for letting me bend your ear and for getting me the Maple Connect that I know is coming soon. Magdos, Billy, and my wife as well, but
Oh
Corey
my.
Climus, who's going to be our guest on Wednesday. Uh,
Wednesday.
Yep, let's give him a prayer if anybody or your energy, however you want to do it. Send Corey some love as well. And Deeds, I think you, my man,
Thank you.
you're the main you're the plug, homie. You're the plug, you're the plug,
Haha.
you're the
Well, I'm gonna
plug.
try out StreamYard. We're gonna give that a test next week. So starting Monday, we're gonna see how StreamYard streams to YouTube, streams to Facebook, and interacts and stuff. See how that works. So
Okay.
we have a change a coming. Maybe
Dude, are we really gonna hit 100 episodes of this thing?
we're gonna hit it. Yeah, we'll hit it. I'm not sure. I haven't even pinned down the date. Monday through Thursday when that what day around that'll
That
be.
might be a good idea to do, huh?
Yeah, figure out what we're gonna do there. Yeah, the 100th episode, maybe a giveaway, maybe a fantastic retreat, maybe a. I'm just kidding. We'll do something fun. We'll do something fun, and I'll figure it out. We'll look into that.
Dude, you're the man. Thanks for being the plug, for being the connect. Like I said, I appreciate all you guys because you help me keep my passion buckets full. And when I start to get, when it starts to get drained, you guys are here for me. And I don't think that there's anything that I couldn't do a lot of the shit I do if it weren't for the help from you guys. So I appreciate you guys.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Change them rubbers.